Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's D with these tackle box, and we got a special look at a box that we have here. It's a Rebel box for you Rebel fans. You know, some of these lures are just awesome, man. So, wanted to take a minute and show y'all real quick what we got in this box. So, hang in there. I'll get y'all hooked up. Welcome back, everybody. It's D with these tackle box, and today we have a Rebel box here that I wanted to share with you guys. We got some really cool lures up in here, and we wanted to make sure we give y'all a quick look at some of the models and things that we have in here that are going to be a little bit of the tougher stuff, a little bit of the better colors, things like that. And we wanted to share that with you guys so y'all know when we're looking at Rebel lures, what we're looking for, and how is it that we select some of the lures that we add to our collection. Now, bear with me as we go through them. I'm going in here one-handed as I got the camera on the other side. So let's see what we got. Here we have what you call a Rebel. What is this one? It's a floater, but it's a shallow floater in the weedless fast track lip right there. If you notice, it's a G finish because of the color pattern. And I think this is a weedless R or something like that. I'm going to have to make sure before we assign a name to it. But I believe it's a weedless R or a weedless fast track floater. There you go. Now, in those, we do have a couple of other colors here. Here's one in the Tennessee shad type. Nice scale there. You can see the lip. These are the older ones, and you can tell because of the way the that lip color with the yellow honey color amber type of finish to it. We have here a pumpkin seed pattern. Also, I believe it's a G finish. And we have, oh, here it goes. This one has the lip mark, the name marked right there on the lip. Like it says, what does this one say? Let's get this light over here. This one says shallow floater, but on the back here, right by the lip, I believe it says fast track. So this would be your weedless fast track shallow floater. And we have another one that's almost the same, but if you notice the color is a little bit deeper on that one. Check it out. I love that little red blush right there on the right by the lip. And I believe this one, it might be marked, yep, fast track right there. So those are some of the ones that I do. I think this one we've fished before, but I love getting some of these tougher colors put together. But when it comes to models, this is one of my favorites, the Shallow R. And some of them have a little bit of use to them because I actually use my collection. But I love the rounded lip on these Shallow R's, and I collect them at the same time. And some of these patterns are tough, like these natural trout patterns. This one's a... which one is this one? Oh, man, I can't remember, man. Just... if you can help me out, help me out. I think this one is the, it's not the rainbow trout, is it? I think this one might be the rainbow trout, because this one I think is the brown trout. And same goes with this one here, see? Small one. They have two different sizes for these. They got the small and they got the larger one. I'll try to get each one on the large and the small size in the same patterns. There's the frog one and the frog little baby. How cool is that? These are all shallow R's, remember? So those right there I think are a little bit tougher to find. Here's one in that pumpkin seed color. Oh no, this is the V series. Man, this so could be a shallow R, but the lip is not concave like the other one. This is a V series, dive into 5 feet. I don't know what it's doing in this box here in this section, but it might have fooled us and acted as a shallow R. I know this one's a nice pattern on a shallow R. This is your baby bass. Check it out, man. Pretty cool with the red eyes. Let me see what else we got here. Man, these hooks ain't no joke. We have a, I believe that's a black back on chrome, white belly, one of my favorite color combinations. Shallow R in black markings or mackerel finish or something like that. Help me out if you know the correct name for that one. It's got the same markings on it. I don't remember if Rebel does the so-and-so like brown with brown orange belly with brown markings, or they got another name for that pattern. And the reason I say help me out is because, man, we got a bunch of those and I just don't remember what they're called. I mean, I don't have a, might have a Rebel book somewhere in there, but I don't have the catalog here on hand. This one's a beauty, man, with the orange eyeballs. This one is an orange, this one's a red with an orange eyeball, and this one's a orange with the yellow eyeball. Then I have, see, this is your rainbow trout, but not in the natural finish. That's a beauty of a lure. I love the green eyeball on it. Shallow R. Then we have the avocado color here, rainbow trout, and avocado green, red eye, and its baby partner right there. Beautiful little lure. Of course, we can't go wrong with the classic, just straight up silver black back, shallow R, white belly, favorite combination. And we also have this guy right here. This color looks pretty cool, man. I don't have it in the large size, I don't think. But right here, I mean, the yellow tone right before the black back, white to white belly and orange throat, yellow eyes. I think this one could be a great one for those bass. We might just put that one to work this next weekend. Let's see. Here we have a chartreuse. And there's something interesting here that I wanted to show you guys. So on these chartreuse, what is it? Chartreuse with the orange belly like this. Let me see. We have another one over here, but there's a slight difference, and this is a pretty cool way to tell. I believe these older ones, the first run, you see the brass, those bronze split rings, and this doesn't have any markings on the lip. So from what I understand, I think somebody told me down when I first started collecting these that the ones that were unmarked like that were from the early run, and the ones that were marked like this with the Rebel Shallow R are from the run after, immediately after. So the ones without any markings on the lip are your older ones when it comes to the Shallow R. And I'm not sure exactly what years that was done. I'm gonna have to investigate that further, but here's another one of those brown back. Oh, this one has all orange belly. And I believe the other one, it's a little faded, but it also had, let's see. See, almost the same, except there's a very noticeable pattern, or you know, you can see the pattern marks here, the crisscross, and on this one it's a smooth finish. So that might be something to look at too when you're talking about variations. Here's your black back with the orange belly. Let's put these back where they go. Let's see. Now, moving on, this one here is something that I really enjoy. I had never seen them before, but for you guys that like the spinner baits, this is a G finish. Oh, let me see. G finish spinnerbait by Rebel. Look at that. Even the blade right here is marked, and it says Rebel Spinner, Spin R. And we have one in that G finish color there, the color pattern. And we also have two more. Let me see what they look like. This one, oh, this one's beautiful. I love the tail. It has a green hue to it, chartreuse type. All the way tip to the nose is chartreuse forehead with red eye, green back. There's a lot going on with that one right there. But I bet it would be pretty killer in some nice clear water. And what else do we got here? Another G finish, but with the black back. I would say this is kind of an imitation of a shad, right? Really beautiful finish to those. Love the tails on those too. Then we have over here, let's see. Oh, there's some more of these shallow R's. So let me get these out of here so y'all can see them real quick. And even the metal. I'm gonna show y'all these metal ones real quick. This one right here is a bass, natural bass finish, but as you can tell, it's kind of used. I mean, these right here are really cool for spring bass. I love the size. Has that one knocker there. Beautiful lure. Let's see what else we got over here. I think this one's your perch. Yeah, natural perch. That would be your natural perch right there. That's a beautiful one. Those two I'm saving up for springtime, and the small shallow R in the natural perch with the red eye. But then this one here, this is, I can't remember what year they made this, but do you notice something different about this? This one has the bill molded into the body, like it's one piece build on this one. So it doesn't have the screw that usually would protrude right here, that would, you know, put the lip into the lure. Let's see if I got one here that I can show y'all. See, like this, you know, this one's the lip or the bill or whatever you want to call it sets in right there. Well, this one doesn't. This one is one piece plastic molded all the way, and it's got this kind of phantom looking color to it. It's a baby bass as well with the red eye, but this one just, I mean, I'm pretty sure this was a tougher one to find. Let's see what else we got. Oh, these right here. I forgot the name of these. Arrowheads. Rebel arrowheads. This one is for you metal guys. I'm not sure what y'all fish for with these. You probably do the bass, but man, that little weedless guard here, kind of sharp. There's a gold one, and then we also have this one, which is a black one. So I'm not sure how many they made and how many colors or what, but these two came to our collection a while back, and we just kind of held on to them. Let's see what else we got. How y'all liking these Rebel things so far, man? This box right here has been with us for a minute. We have here, this one's pretty cool. This one's a Rebel racket shad. Ooh, them suckers are nice and sharp. A racket, racket shad, I believe it's called. And check it out, man. Gold with that black markings, black back. It's just a nice looking flashy lure, huh? I don't know, maybe in some gin color water, semi-clear, this would be a nice lure to throw. Let's see what else we got here. What about this guy? Oh man, Fire Tiger. You can never go wrong with Fire Tiger. That's a V series for sure. Yep, 05. That's kind of like the other one that we saw here in the, where's it at? This one right here in the pumpkin seed. So we'll go ahead and park that one in there with that one. That way we can keep those two together. And then we have a Super R model, which is a deeper running lure. That's your black back. I don't know what color this is. It's like a bone color and orange belly. And we got one in the orange color with the black markings and the black back. Heavily used. Really nice lures. Now, just when you think, oh man, D's running out of lures in that box. For you guys that like the Topwater stuff, let's see what we got in here. Oh man, we could talk for hours on here. These right here are your Topwater poppers. pop R's actually. And some of these lures here are really tough to find because they're not common. For example, this one here with the drop R rigging, where you can run your line through it, and then it would come out through this end over here with the hook, kind of like this one. Oh man, kind of like this. And so the hook would linger on the back end of it. I could see the sucker getting tangled up like crazy, but it's pretty cool, neat factor for that. And because of that, you don't get to see these that often. And if you do, you're lucky, guys. If y'all got some in your collection, they're pretty cool. Now this one here is just an awesome piece, man. It's not custom painted. It came like this. I don't know what the color is. I'm pretty sure some of my buddies know because they collect these. Oh man. And one of the P60s is what I have here, because the P60s was the model that I was collecting for a good while. Had tons of these suckers, and I even got a hold of some of these Japan specials. And these are verified lures from Japan. Actually got these from Japan, and can't remember the color names or stuff like that, but this one's all tangled up with this guy here. There you go. See, look at the finish on that. It's kind of like a G finish, but it's got a really cool pattern on it. You don't see these here in the US like you would have back in the years when they were produced for Japan. This one here's a tiny one. I can't remember the size of this one, but it's a little popper, tiny popper. I'll show y'all what the larger one looks like. Here's the larger one, and here's the tiny one. I can't remember the model. Maybe it's a P40, I believe. Look at that, big difference. Yeah, there you go. Really cool looking lures, man. I mean, I've used these for fishing, and yeah, I've been able to entice some bass out of there. Just pop, 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 and then wait. Pop, 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 and then wait. Here is another one of those Japan specials. Pretty cool looking pop R. See the lip right there has that smooth edge. Very different from the usual sharp edged ones like this one. Pepto-Bismol pink. Look at that. Beautiful looking pop R. Then we have a couple of this one here. I don't know what the color name is. Oh man, these suckers are so sharp. Make sure you got your tetanus shot, man, because some of these damn hooks are crazy. So this one here has a really cool green scale, bone color, green scale, black center line on the back there. Beautiful little popper right there. Then we have your baby bass pop R. Again, these are P60s, and I have a couple of other mixed sizes on here, but this is a P60 baby bass pop R. Here's one that I had never seen this color combination like that before. Gold, pink head, got some black blush around the eye. Just in case you're wondering, yes, it is a Rebel Pop R. We have a couple of the G finish ones. I got multiples here of the same colors. What else we got? Oh, this one's pretty cool. This one here is a G-Fleck Pop R P60 by Rebel, and you can see there it says Rebel. This one here, a buddy of mine painted this in Japan. This is my buddy Toru. He painted this lure here. It's a P60 body. Then I got a couple of other ones here. This one's a nice one, the old frog pattern. I love the frog pattern on every single lure that I can find. My boy collects those too, so there's always that. And then this one, I love the finish on this, man. It's got some holographic type color to it. Chartreuse back, blue eyeshadow or blush or whatever you want to call it. Beautiful lures. I got a couple of old classic pop R's. I think this was I had some that were signed, like Zell Rowland and other stuff that I had signed, but I don't know where in the world the other ones are. Here's a good G finish example. This is a nice gray back and beautiful pearlish luster to it. This one here is a little bit bigger. So this I think was a P65 Yeah, I think so. Because I believe the P70s are just a little bit larger than that. Then I got this one huge sucker here. Man, it's hard to get those hooks off of these. What's it called? Out of these feathers here. Let me see what I can do for you guys with this one here. I just wanted to give y'all a close-up look at it. And voila. So this one here is a huge chunk of a lure, man. Beautiful concave mouth like that for that spitting and sputter. And then we got a tiny little one right there, which will also be fished in the same manner, but just, I guess, maybe targeting this Shire bait, Shire bass. Let me see what else we got in here. That's a nice purple minnow. This guy should be over here with the rest of these purple minnows. We got a bunch of these purple minnows that are, you know, the jointed and the non-jointed and the floaters and suspenders and stuff. Then we have these little bonehead purples. Rebel? I don't know, man. It could be Rebel or it could be something else. I mean, what do y'all think? Let's see, purple humpies. We got a couple of different ones here. That one's a Norman. This one right here with the eyeball sticking out, I think. I'm not sure anymore, man. These look kind of similar, but yeah, I think that's a Norman. Doesn't have the cup the way the Rebel one does here. And then this one is definitely a Rebel. Beautiful. This one was mint condition. It had a box to it, but I don't know where the box is. We probably planned on fishing it and just took it out of the box. But this one here is one that you don't see that common. This one has a little bit of a different finish to it. Nice chrome, very mirror-like. Beautiful purple. This would be a floater. Let's see, what do we got here? Rebel, Humpy, floater. Yep. And then I don't know what this guy's doing here. That's a Ryobi, I believe. A Shimano, one of those types of lures. Here we have one more compartment of just crazy stuff that we've put up in here, man. There's your color selectors in the fast tracks. There's a Humpy down there. And then we have, here's another one of those pop R's. This one's in a lot better shape. Probably hasn't even been used. Then we have these other weird flat crankbaits. I don't ever use those. We just have them there because we probably accumulated those. Here's a nice little rainbow trout, deep teeny R. Pretty cool. Got a couple of these hothead looking ones. And then this one here is pretty cool because these, I can assure you, don't come around that often. I know because I've been collecting these green ones. Come on. Okay, so that is your, what is this? Humpy? Let's see. Yep, Rebel Humpy, and this is your deep WeAre. And I saw another one in here. And this is your square bill WeAre, and that's in brand new in a box. Look, hasn't even been used. A couple more. Let's see what else we got in here. Let me put these guys over here so I can isolate them separately. That way we can find them easier. This beautiful big pink, what is this? A deep Maxi R. Man, that's a nice heavy lure. Has, I think, just one big lead knocker in there. Let's see what else we got in the pink. So, you can see a couple more in here. Now, in case you only got one hand, like I do right now, I'm holding my camera on this thing over here. All you gotta do is shake it until they break away. And there is a, what is that, Super R? Maxi R. Man, look at the finish on that. Almost a pearl pink right there. What else we got? Come on, guys, y'all gotta give us a chance to let people see y'all out of the box. Okay, here is a Rebel Humpy with that pearlescence pink orange eyeball. Man, that one's beautiful. I love the color on that. Then we have, so this one matches the square bill ones, right? Yep. I mean the other pearl pink ones. But this one here, I remember we got this one. I don't know where, but it could be a repaint. I'm thinking repaint. I'm not sure. It's really beautiful though. Yep. Look, you see that right there on the hanger? Could be a repaint. Not sure. And it looks really good, so I didn't want to have to scrape it down. Maybe it's a real paint job from the factory, or because it has a smooth eyeball, so I would have thought. It says Rebel Deep We Are on the bill. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Repaint? And for now, that's all I'm going to show y'all. We got some more Rebels. We got 2 or 3 other boxes of Rebels, but this one is pretty much one of the ones that we love to look at and take some pieces out and enjoy. Okay, everybody, well, what did you think about the Rebel box? Hopefully you guys were able to see some lures in there that remind you of some that you got in there in your collections, or maybe you used to fish with some of these, or you still have some in your box. Whatever the case, I hope you guys saw some of those lures that bring back those memories of fishing with the people that you love, or just catching the bass of a lifetime. So whatever it is, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed a look at some of our collection this time. And if y'all got any questions about any of the lures that y'all just seen, feel free to drop us a comment or message me directly. Y'all know how to get a hold of me. So until next time, fish out. This is D signing off.
Making my way to the country. I'm gonna catch a big old